We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Scott Feldman will be on the mound for his opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last three outings. In the last three outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win in the last three games so far.
Duvall moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Peraza ranges to his left. Throw to first to be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
So coming to the plate, Manny Machado, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. This one's down to third. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now and here's Jose Peraza, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Slow grounder to first. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, there's no doubt they really need Joey Votto to bust out big time. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
In is Joey Votto now. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. He played an inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Peraza gloves it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at the catcher, Devin Mesoraco. He's battled some injuries through his career, but when healthy, this guy's one of the top catchers in baseball.
Here's Starlin Castro. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
A ball hit softly on the line to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Striding in, Adam Duvall. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now, the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Masahiro Tanaka. 9-1-2 due up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ellsbury.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third. Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Started that swing a bit too early. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Scott Feldman.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jose Peraza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Manny Machado goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired. 2 down now.
The batter number 14.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this one's chopped foul. Right at home plate. he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading close. Safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little surprised they let him go there as he misses the splitter for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Devin Mesoraco. He singled his last time up. Way out in front.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first out. At the plate. Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired. 2 down now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out. At the league leaderboard for team ERA, and as of right now these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duvall racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right there at the belt, 1 and 2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in, Scott Feldman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 1 left. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just short. Hit throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
2 so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he struck it in the ball game.
Center fielder,
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Machado has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. To 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And Holiday will make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Blake Wood is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped up. Votto calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Suarez charging in on it on to first, and there were 2 down. Didi Gregorius will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Masahiro Tanaka. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
In now, Brett Gardner. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So striding in, Devin Mesoraco. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Gregorius is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Scott Schebler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tony Cingrani is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan Rayburn is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Payoff pitch on its way. This one's down to 3rd. Suarez scoops it up, throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he'll get in there safely.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another chance.
Second baseman.
Starlin Castro.
Starlin
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard hit ball to second. Peraza over to his left. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it to ball, and that retires the side. The Yankees strike for a run on the RB. So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Pitch number 100 on its way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now batting, Ryan Rayburn. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 out, nobody on. This for Machado down at 3rd. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. And here's Jose Peraza. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1-2, here it comes. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network. Drew Storen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1-1, here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on it in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
99, Aaron Judge.
This is line to left. Rayburn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Adam Warren, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19,
Riding in once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Set to deal on 2-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Way up into the moon deck and out of here.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him. Gardner
In a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
In now, Devin Mesoraco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Masahiro Tanaka earns win number 7 on the season with 15 strikeouts. Scott Feldman struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 7 hits.